Cops tried to arrest me for catching a pred.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and we are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to
got
go
your
3
testes
for
in a
3.
testy
And
koozie
we are
right now? Should
at
I
the
wish?
Albany train/bus station because the man today, Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preds that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the list of charges that he's had in the past. Now he's trying.
What the fuck?
Caught. I mean, these
are criminal trespassing, the second degree, attempt to commit a class B felony, criminal mischief in the second degree, menacing unlawful use of a weapon, failure to report as a sex failure to report as a sex offender. Okay, assault in the fourth degree, operating a vehicle without driving privileges, unlawful use of or failure to use lights, driving uninsured. What the fuck is unlawful use of or failure to use lights? Is that like turn signals and shit, or like your lights on your car? The other one, I don't know what this one would be, but attempt sex abuse first, or one new attempt. I don't know what this one really is. He blurred it, so now I really don't know. Headlights went dark like he didn't have them on. Nah, that's some nut shit. That's weird. That's actually weird. That is very weird.
A little bit of the list of charges that he's had in the past. Now he's trying to add his ice into a little cupcake. He decided to drop his moral standing on taking the bus to come meet a 13-year-old, and now he's decided to have that 13-year-old Uber him over here. So we must oblige. So we got our Uber driver right here. We're gonna go set up the camera and everything, and we gotta make sure.
You know what's fucked up? And if you guys pick up on a pattern, it seems like every pedophile PDF file is always expecting the minor to buy them something, like to pay for their transportation. How the fuck, mind you, how is a kid gonna have that type of money to buy you an Uber to the crib or train? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I know they're fucked in the head, but how? But the thing is, like, this is actually like a real thing. Like that's how they maneuver. So it's like, where are these people getting this money? And if it's their parents, I would buy you an Uber, nigga. I'm not Ubering nowhere. But like, here's the thing, like, if they're using their parents' money, when their parents not let's say this is not a decoy scenario, this is a real scenario. Would their parents like suspect a random Uber charge and be like, why the fuck you just call an Uber? See what I'm saying?
Sure that he makes it on his date on time.
Uber? Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Trying to stay warm in this very cold day.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so keep us in y'all prayers, man, and I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
Any fun plans for the day?
Gotta go do things, you know.
Okay.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day, you know. It'd be better if it stopped raining, but, you know.
Oh, facts.
Are you from the area?
Oh yeah.
Big ass
The
Drake
old
on
lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago.
Okay.
And she's
most kids have their own cars and their parents give them money.
The Air Force is probably.
No, actually, I'm not gonna say I understand that, because I'm not like an old head. I'm talking about legit like minors, like cause they be like 9, 10, 11, as of up to like 13, 14. I can maybe understand 14, 13, but when they're like, oh, a 9-year-old bought you an Uber, or you expected a 9-year-old to Uber you here? What? 9-year-old has money. Like, what 9-year-old like outside of like cash? I understand cash because they get allowance, tooth fairy, whatever. But card, no, that doesn't make sense. Card, nah, I can't get behind that. Nah, not as crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand like 13, 14 and higher, because like, yeah, like you know, that makes sense. But like when it be like, oh, I expected the 8-year-old to Uber me out. What the fuck are you saying? What are you talking about? Uber.
Favorite branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know.
In the rest of the situation, the kid would just say
videos
they
where
can't,
there's
and the
someone
bread
that
would
are
find a way to get the
incredibly
money.
insane,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
completely
yeah.
opposite. There's like, no, a man needs to meet this criteria, this one.
We do our best to split the bills and whatnot, but she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean it works.
Are
Bro.
you actually from Texas?
So we were stationed out in Georgia,
Oh.
but my dad, he lives outside of Austin, and he was like, look, you know,
Nigga
I'm
acting so
borrowing,
intrigued.
Your mom and I really aren't using it. Why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
That's okay.
I love my country. Like
Yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed than red state.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's like the fact that you gotta be scared to say who you support is crazy. Like, I mean, I don't really care who you support, but like, gang, if you say you support Trump, bro, just say it. Like, just say it with your chest. Like, that's what you believe in. Believe what you want to believe in, bro.
What is the address of your emergency?
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for the
Okay.
moment, like friends of friends and
Yeah.
whatnot, but nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what matters.
We have
Ain't he a model?
here to meet what he thinks is
The
14-year-old
bread?
girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually, and he's Ubering here right now.
What's his name?
His name is Charles Melick.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living the homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Okay, and how do you know this information?
Back up.
We are stationed
Back
all over
up.
the US where we have decoys. We actually just got 2 arrests. Over
Shit
in
nasty. Like,
Tyson.
you might as well give the nigga a taste.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So if I end up talking to someone,
Here we go. We don't have officers available. This happened in Texas. Like, holy shit. I'm not even gonna get angry at this because the fact that it happened again is just some bullshit. Jidion Loki looks like EDP now. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why he shaved the shit. I don't know why he shaved the shit. I really don't know. But this no cop around bullshit is so fucking ridiculous.
for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out.
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, you know, it could be reversed
I
right
just
there.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance.
Why are you
I
raising your
appreciate
voice to
you
me on
hanging
the
out with me,
phone?
man. Have a good one.
Alright. Take care.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're going to be able to respond.
Have a good day, alright?
You too.
Mom, I'm about to catch a guy. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, Mom.
Mama
Charles,
Jidion.
What's this?
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Man, you want to go inside and we can talk inside somewhere so we're not in the cold? Okay. So your name is Charles?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I don't want to
Fuck are they about to talk in a fucking Subaway? I wanted to say Subaway.
put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who
Rugby looking like Lucky when I'm fried.
Miller,
What the
okay, and
fuck
how
is that
far
supposed to
will
mean?
tell you she
Like,
was?
nigga, you know
Hey, man, I
what?
appreciate you
Frosty,
being
I'm gonna let you
super
have it.
honest
I'm
with
gonna let
me.
you have it.
And I mean, like, did she tell you like right away that she was?
There's cops around.
Why
They
did you
just
still
don't
come?
think it's worth going. I know that's the thing that
Why
irritates
would you
me.
want to hang out with like a 15-year-old girl?
Like right now, okay.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any? I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning?
Nigga, why
hang
did
out
we
with, like,
just
a
come to that
15-year-old girl.
conclusion?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any? I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
not
Rugby
that I
looking
know
like a
of.
good boy when I'm not fried. My bad. I'm gonna let you slide with that one, Jay.
Yeah, let's get a little bit lower, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It wasn't really like her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like, just hang out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain it. Like, it's,
Here, let's just sit down, man. I don't want to. I want to feel like as chill as possible. You don't be talking to as many people. Like, do you not have that many friends?
not really, and guess at the same time.
Do you have any like family that lives around here?
Not really. My mom passed. Like, I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You still on the, like, what happened with that?
I was with my friend's younger sister,
How old were you back then?
like 23,
And how old was she?
about 15.
So I don't think I'm judging you at all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of like, we're in the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of like unexpectedly, kind of like, I don't know. Like,
So she was hitting on to you pretty much.
yeah, it started that way, and then it just like, kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have the
It's always in my
rights
face.
to
Let's
sex
get no
offender
play. Yeah.
too? I guess my
it's-
mindset
yeah,
is like,
bro.
were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this
I
time?
don't know.
Hey man, listen, it's, you know, take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather your thoughts.
Huh. Like, what I'm meaning is like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, you know, it's not like, I was like, oh, we have to meet, like, like over here, or like, I can't explain it, like, I don't, like, I don't know, like, really.
Yeah.
You hold on. You can't explain it. Here's why. I'm gonna tell you why you can't explain it, because you know it's not ethical, and you know no matter how you phrase it, it sounds absolutely exactly how it sounds. No matter how you explain it, it sounds like you're meeting up with an underage kid. Like, no matter how you phrase it, it is still the worst possible way to say it. Like, there's nothing you can say that comes out in a good light. That's why you don't know how to phrase it, because you just, nigga, it's literally, it's terrible, bro. Not my favorite books being behind them. Shut your ass up, nigga. What the fuck? You worried about the fucking books?
Dude, Sam, did you mean it? But you want to see what the vibe was first?
I was like hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I can't.
Nigga
explain
said,
it.
nah,
I
them
really
books
just
back there,
fucking,
not my
like,
favorite.
See, like, I don't know, like, not, like, I can't explain it, like,
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's like what, like.
Yo, this
kinda.
Gravity Falls ass book. Look.
Relationship with her?
Yo, Gravity Falls. Right? $19? Oh, hell no. Yeah, books should be free damn near.
I mean, that's like what like we're talking about, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, but like, I don't know if it, like that it'd be like workable though. Like at the same time, like I'm like, I don't know, my brain.
Nah,
Why
she
don't you
reads
think
all
it
the
would work?
time, gang.
I don't know.
She reads
Hey, look
mad
at me.
books.
Yeah,
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this, man. I see, you know, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked with her?
Like I don't know. Like I can't see the future, so like I can't really.
Is it because of the age difference?
I mean, I don't know. Like, but I wasn't like looking to hurt anybody. You know, like I don't know. Like
I genuinely don't think you were, man. Do you ever be on Telegram and stuff like that? Or Zengi or Teleguard?
yes and no.
So I guess what would be the craziest thing that you've seen happen on like Teleguard or Telegram? Or
How is
something?
this bench holding up Jidion's ass? I'm just
You
being
don't know
for
at
real.
all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any
Going
brothers
for
or
me,
sisters or
retweet,
anything?
bro.
Yeah, I have one brother.
You have one brother. How old is he?
22. Or
He's
30.
22?
30.
So he's your big brother.
No, wait, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in he's 32, so
Okay, he's 32.
yeah.
So when was the last time you talked to him?
It's been a minute. I guess if you look me up, you saw
What the
an
fuck is he
assault
doing?
charge on me too, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was with my brother.
What happened, man?
My mom
Yeah, that.
passed.
How do I
Yeah.
tell you? Jidion's ass is hurting. Like, this is probably the worst place for me. You should have just sat outside in the cold. I would have took the cold. No bullshit. Bench is working overtime. Now the books are working overtime. He's hydraulic pressing the fucking books. Like, god damn. And first off, how did he find 4 massively thick ass books like that? Like, he was eyeing them. Read what I said. He looks like
Was he trying to take
McLovin
that?
actor gone bad.
Did you go to prison over that? How long did you go in prison?
A year,
How long did you go in prison for when you got on the sex registry?
years,
So you've been in prison for 3 years.
give or take, yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Man, you had a rough life, man. Has it been hard finding work since you are a registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years ish.
Because are you on the registry for life?
I don't know. I think so. I don't like look up into that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I just saw it like in passing by. That's why I'm asking. You know, if her mom had let her come over here, like, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah, I don't know like at all. So
You know, I'm not
Comparison
trying to
prep.
embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but you know, you said on the phone how, you know, you would want to do sex
Why is this
stuff,
window so
and you
big,
said, I love to play with your nice. I want to please you in any way and kiss you all over your body. Should a 30-year-old man be saying that to you? Probably not. I need a better answer than probably not, man.
No, then.
Yeah. So why did you say that stuff?
I don't know, honestly. Like,
Were you horny?
I can be sometimes.
Do you
Yo, Raggy, you massively thick too. Like, yo, Mizzy, what the fuck? Back up, gang. Like, what are we talking about? What are we saying? I'm skinny.
You think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's... I don't know.
Did you bring any condoms with you?
No.
Damn.
So, like, I wasn't really thinking on, you know, doing any, like, that kind of...
It also could be meaning that, like, you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't going to use any.
Do you see it? Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, just walk by. Nah, yes, sir. No. You see, man, we're going to keep this business between you and me, man. You know, no one else needs to know about this. But, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said, with you, I don't have any condoms. I don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so...
Yeah, I've never, like, personally, like, I don't know.
You got to see where I'm coming from, where it looks like you were trying to go with no condom with her.
No, not like that either. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know.
You gonna tell me you weren't gonna have sex with her?
I mean, meeting, like, that's like...
Maybe not on the first date, but, like, eventually you weren't?
I don't like that. That's what I was saying, like...
God
I just
damn,
wanna,
nigga.
Like, talk personally.
His hairline thin as fuck.
I can't really explain
Shit,
it.
all his
Okay,
hair is thin as
let's work it backward. The thing that got you up on the sex registry. How did you guys begin talking?
This is my friend's sister, so, like, I'd go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there kind of thing, like, all the time.
Okay, and, like, how many times did you guys, like, you know, fool around together?
Like, it was only just a one-time thing. Like, it wasn't, like...
So, was it consensual, or did it get rough?
I didn't actually do it. Like, I just, like, had to leave. Like...
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
Like, have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
Oh, so there are cops around. Oh. So the lady at the secretary was just being a bitch for no reason. Wow. Who would have fucking thought?
Hello, police department. How's it going? I understand you have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead and stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, my man, you're not gonna talk.
I'm pretty sure they only showed up because he had a warrant for his arrest. They wouldn't have showed up for anything else. How do I tell you? Because the first thing he said was, you have a warrant for your arrest, please stand up. So that made him come even more, despite what the fuck is going on.
Sexual to 13-year-old girls ever again, right?
You guys need to walk away.
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Okay, right now. You guys need to get off this aisle, please.
Man, I just, the human brain amazes me. The human brain amazes me. It's like, just like the entitlement and just just everything. It amazes me. Like you don't think, you don't put two and two together on why they're talking to him in an aisle and why they're recording and why, like, you don't want to put two and two together. Really? And it's a lot of video? No, it's not. So it's like, if cops want to be that upset about a video, bro, how about I go video you and your wife and I'm giving her back shots and I send that shit to you on your phone? Like, fuck. Yeah, the only reason they shown up over that the only reason they shown up and they go over later in the video, I'm pretty sure it's the warrant. I'm gonna guess that it's the warrant.
Yes, sir.
This is not part of the investigation anymore. Can we turn this off?
I mean, can we record it?
No, we can't turn it off, nigga. You can't tell me what's a part of my investigation or not. What the fuck? You can't fucking tell me that. Like, you can't say that. I can record because then it could be safety and whatever, and it is a part of my investigation. Like,
I'm recording
are
as
we
well.
dumb?
Okay, we'll
So
just record too. Thank you.
Did you contact the Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling him that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of it.
he was already on his way.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he was already on
So
his
there
way.
was no, and you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement, and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
gonna do
online portal of a government organization. How do I tell you that shit's not getting sent through by anything? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I hate when like just government law, just anything government related says something about an online portal is the most triggering like sentence they could say, because it's like they're known to have the worst website known to man. Like, they don't update this shit. This shit is from 2005.
Deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 13-year-old girl when he previously the 13-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
I know, but do you understand what you're creating by doing so?
Yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 13-year-old girl, because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and started...
Well, he's gonna fucking shoot me, nigga. Like, I don't. What do you want me to say? Whoa, I'd rather die. Like, nigga, shoot me. What the fuck are we talking about? We just gonna assume that a predator is gonna just go to a fucking Walmart with a gun, and he gets caught. He's just gonna either kill himself or fucking blow the Walmart up. Like, are we dumb? Like, gang, let's use our fucking noggins. Let's use our noggins. Holy shit. It's like, and even if that's the case, yeah, I'ma still stand there until the nigga's caught. Fuck. If he turned off the cam, the cop would call. If he turned off the cam, the cop would have called him a good boy. See, and then I would have turned the cam right back on. I would turn that bitch right back on.
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs.
Okay.
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crashed when I flew over here?
Yeah.
We're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
I mean, can I get at least a case number?
What online portal? Oh my, what online portal? You didn't give him any information. You just said online portal and you walk away because you're frustrated, because you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to use your fucking words. As a police officer, you should know how to fucking communicate. You're not doing that. You're literally not doing that. You're just being like ignorant to the whole situation. Damn, like they make anybody be cops nowadays. I feel like, bro, we gotta put cops through like a fucking. I'm not even gonna say what I want to say before I get on fear, but it's like that's just how I feel.
This case is not associated to what you guys are doing.
This is just a warrant arrest.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 13-year-old girl?
We do. We want everything.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, you know what, my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came?
That's to be submitted through the online portal.
You don't submit a witness testimony through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
So here's the deal. We would love for you guys to cooperate with us beforehand.
There's-
You guys chose not to do that, and you created danger in our community. We're not okay with that.
But how's the day? Oh,
There's no case number for what you
we kept it as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
But this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident.
Danger in our community. That sentence would have probably sent me straight to jail. Danger in our community? Are the cops are naughty boys? They're fucking slow. Are we? By the way, hold on. Let's just point this out too. The lady said there's not enough cops around. Why are there 4 cop cars? Gotta be honest. Why are there 4? Why are there 4? We don't know. But obviously, they said, oh, we don't have enough cops on site. There's 4 cop cars. This is why there's not enough cops on site, because every cop wants to tag along and be the fucking rescue hero to the situation.
Incident.
Correct.
I'm
And
asking,
we're
does the city have a
providing
policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you not the police department?
But this is the direction that the Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this.
What? Oh my God! But you tampering, Jidion, by meeting up and talking to a felon is more dangerous to our community than us showing up to arrest a person that's going to potentially sexually assault a minor. Holy shit! Like I swear to God, you just can't, like, this shit just can't be real, bro. I feel like I feel like this is can't be real, bro. That's
the
insane.
Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he's already a registered sex offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came. Oh, okay.
Calm it down. I would be emoting Fortnite dances while screaming. I'm going out with a bang, nigga. I'm hitting the fucking default emo. I'm doing everything, and I'm screaming louder. I'm getting on the megaphone.
My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The Albany Police Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed?
How? It's a pup, yo. This fucking lady and her dog. Like, get the fuck off the bench. You just pissed me off. But how? I'm gonna arrest these cops for racism to my butthole. What the fuck? Yo, this is triggering. This nigga is an idiot.
It's all good.
But the way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate?
How?
What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now?
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know, they would not have arrested a registered sex offender coming to meet a 13-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Hey, at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please.
That's insane. It was inappropriate. He literally did the work for them, and they're mad because he intervened, which they then admitted that they wouldn't even intervened in the first place if it wasn't for him. So and then they talk about danger in their community. Well, wouldn't a roaming sex offender with 2 cases be a danger within your community? Wouldn't that make more sense than a person trying to get him the justice that the community needs and to make kids safer in this world? Wouldn't that make more sense? But nah, if it's not their kids, they're not worried about it. You feel me? That's how life goes. If it's not their kids that's in danger of a potential predator, they're not going to understand. But so God help them, if one of their kids end up getting touched later down the line, or their kids, go through something, obviously you don't want that to happen. But if that does end up happening, they're going to take this shit a lot differently. Sometimes all it takes is it got to happen to you for you to understand the real life scenario. I don't wish that upon them, but that's just how it is. I got to go read the comments on this video. I'm going to read them after.
Everybody just screen record this because
This
who
is
knows
just
what might
insane.
happen. But, justice needs to be served. So I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the...
What is this regarding?
So we had an incident over at the Walmart where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies, and I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me.
You're not going to get anywhere with me on that point because I wasn't there.
That's fine, but I don't mean to be.
Well, no shit, you weren't there. Oh my God, he's literally telling you what happened. You asked him what happened, and then you're gonna tell him, oh yeah, nah, I can't help you because I wasn't there. Well, like, this is what makes me mad. Like, my chat be calling me slow, sped, everything in the book. But then we have niggas like these actually roam the earth. We got niggas like these in an empowerment position. And sometimes these niggas glorify certain niggas and no, he's not smart. I don't know. I think everyone is slow. I think everyone in this world is slow in their own ways. And sometimes, bro, it's just some people can't see certain slowness.
Rude or nothing, but I'm not trying to get anywhere
But
with
this
you.
is some slow
I'm trying
shit.
to get somewhere with the police.
What channel is this? This is Jidion Premium.
To make sure that you're all good.
Jidion Premium.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report submission process.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words. Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, you know what? Let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you did, that creates a lot of problems for
Officer, there was not a single scene. No one in that Walmart knew what was going on until all you guys came in. So you're not gonna give me a case number, you're not gonna take my report.
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now is because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer.
Okay, but you don't have to be a police officer to understand that if a registered sex offender is coming to meet a minor, that in itself is illegal and he needs to be justified. He needs to be served in the law of court. He needs to be put behind bars. You don't have to be a cop to understand that. You don't have to be a cop to understand that, bro. So what he's saying, he just doesn't want to admit that he's wrong. Like, at all. Because Jidion didn't cause a scene. Like, if he, on everything, if it was a scene, Jidion would have, if it was old Jidion, he would have screamed and yelled, hey, he's here to meet a blah, 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 minor, this or that, and chased him out of the Walmart and made a big scene. That's old Jidion. But he's not going to do that shit right now because he genuinely wants justice. He wants the world to be safer for kids to roam.
Sir, you have arrests here from other groups.
Okay, we're done. You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for.
Oh, you told me, my bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant, that's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed. Like I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm gonna go in and get a request for the footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see it.
There's no way. Oh my God. There's just no way. This is getting a little rowdy. I'm not gonna lie. Put me in a ring with that Charles guy. Bro, he's cooked and he ain't even gonna be able to touch me. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what's crazy? If you assault, if you punch, hit, or whatever with a sex offender or predator or whatever, they can't get arrested. They won't get arrested because you assaulted them. So like the videos where you see where like people punching predators and whatever and like beating their ass, that they got assaulted. Like they can't get like put behind bars, or the likelihood of them getting put behind bars is way less. To finish the job and kill them? No, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah, this is insane now.
Inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for? Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I want to
Lakers in 5.
I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer.
Nah, put that.
What's up, my man?
Put that back on.
Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn.
What?
You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer. You know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you. I want to see if they ID you for public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Here, put it. Yeah. Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on
I
your.
don't think we can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
They didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Wait,
Hold up. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law by Mike. Yes. Mike, this is me, Jidion. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon,
insane.
right?
This is insane. W follow? What you mean W follow? W followers. I was about to say, I was like, what?
My best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
You could have someone else go inside and ask how you can file the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something. Or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later, Jidion.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
And did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait, hold up, chat, hold up, here, I'm gonna ask again.
So they only ID the African American that walks in the police station, but 6 Caucasian males walk in, one with a gun, by the way, does not get ID'd at all. Interesting. I don't like playing the race card because it's like, you know,
I'm gonna ask again.
Do that, but
wait,
they look like EDP right? Without the hat.
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It has a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these stings also. The way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, you know, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see if he had any weapons on us. He complied.
What are you doing after this video?
We pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening up. You know, I'm not a vigilante, you know, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
You know, in this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. 1 or 2 of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, like, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people that come into the police department. Our clerks know that you're the main.
Oh, I guess you do? I guess you do? Why don't you check the security footage? I guess you guys ID people? When 6 people have legit footage of them not getting ID'd. 6!
Guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. You know, me personally, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. You know, we have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we want to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the problem, but also help your guys' case in general.
Okay, if they wanted to meet halfway, also, they should have, lo and behold, they should have still took down the information on what was going on. They should have took down information. They didn't do any of that.
to Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was deteriorating.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I hadn't left. And, you know, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence, you know, in front of 30,000 people to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us. One of my goals in talking with you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit for you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me. I'll spend it for anybody. The thing I care about most is getting these dudes locked up. And if I have to come back to little old Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
You know, and I want to genuinely ask you, you know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrived. And I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment, that's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officers, Captain. And, you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate you.
That is insane. Yo, W video, Jidion, W video.
Talk to me nice.